Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, body of Trelawney taxi operator found at his home. The partially decomposed body of a taxi operator was discovered at his home in Trelawney on Monday. The deceased has been identified as Clive Goldburn, alias Silk, of a Spicy Hill, Trelawney address. Reports are that after calls to Goldburn's phone went unanswered on Monday, residents went to his house but could not gain entry as the doors were securely locked. Members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade who were called entered the house where the body was discovered and later removed to a funeral home. The Trelawney police do not suspect foul play. They are, however, awaiting forensic results to determine the cause of death. Man in custody as police probe death of pregnant woman found in St. Mary. A man has been taken into custody as investigators probe the death of the pregnant woman whose body was found wrapped in a tarpaulin in Devon Pen, St. Mary on Sunday. An operation was conducted on Tuesday afternoon at his home located along Sligo Road off Mountain View Avenue, St. Andrew. The news understands that the bus driver who was taken to the location in handcuffs is said to be the spouse of the deceased woman, whose identity is yet to be disclosed by the police. Forensic investigators, the police, and the Jamaica Defense Force soldiers carried out checks at the property the two shared. Residents said they last saw the woman, known to them as J, alive on Saturday. They told the news that they recognized her from Monday and were surprised to see the security forces swooped down on their community on Tuesday afternoon. The St. Mary police were summoned to Devon Pen on Sunday after residents saw the tarpaulin over a precipice. The woman, who is believed to be in her late 20s, was dressed in a white t-shirt, blue underwear, and black socks and has tattoos on the chest, thighs, and the right shoulder with distinctive words JVSC and LABEEB and a cross on the chest. She is believed to be about 6 months pregnant. Investigations are ongoing. Bodies found in Plainwheel well hours after Jamaica trip. An investigation is underway to determine the identities of two bodies discovered in the landing gear compartment of a JetBlue aircraft in the United States on Monday night and how the security breach occurred. Though its most recent flight was from New York to Fort Lauderdale, the jet had been in both Kingston, Jamaica and Salt Lake City, Utah earlier on Monday, according to the flight tracking service. The authorities have not said where they think the people got into the wheel well. The plane's recent stop in Jamaica gave rise to speculation that the people could be Jamaicans. However, our information to date is that this matter still remains unclear and there is no immediate basis on which to conclude that they are Jamaicans, Kamina Smith, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, said in a post on the social media platform X. We therefore remain in contact with the relevant authorities and will update the public as soon as a greater clarity and accuracy has been brought to bear on this tragic matter, she said. The bodies were discovered in the Wheelwell area during a routine post-flight inspection at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, the airline said in a statement to the Associated Press. The aircraft had arrived in Fort Lauderdale shortly after 11 p.m. from John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. At this time, the identities of the individuals and the circumstances surrounding how they accessed the aircraft remain under investigation, JetBlue's statement said. This is a heartbreaking situation, and we are committed to working closely with authorities to support their efforts to understand how this occurred, the airline added. Paramedics declared both the people dead at the scene, the Broward County Sheriff's Office said Tuesday. The agency's homicide and the crime scene units are investigating, it said. Both are believed to be men, said Kerry Codd, a spokesman for the Broward County Sheriff's Office. Beyond that, their identities at this point are unknown, and that is some of the information that the Broward Sheriff's Office detectives are trying to sort out at this point, Codd said. Detectives will investigate and research all aspects of this particular incident trying to figure out where the flight originated from, where else it had been, the circumstances under which the individuals got onto the plane, Cod added. Autopsies are planned for both bodies to determine how they died, Cod said. The Transportation Security Administration is working closely with the airline, the aircraft, local law enforcement agencies, and the Federal Aviation Administration, a TSA spokesperson said Tuesday. It is the second time over the past month that a body has been found in the wheel well of an airplane. In late December, a body was found in the wheel well of a United Airlines plane after it landed in Moa from Chicago. The airline industry in recent months has also been dealing with unticketed passengers found in cabins. Family alleges negligence in death of 4-year-old Bustamante Hospital undertaking probe. The family of 4-year-old Alexandria Jones wants the administration of the Bustamante Hospital for Children to be held accountable for alleged negligence, claiming that the hospital took nearly 2 weeks to notify them of her death following surgery. In a statement on Tuesday, the hospital said it has launched an internal investigation to review the circumstances surrounding the case. Suze Shona Watson Jones's aunt told the news that the child became ill in April and had been visiting the children's clinic at the hospital. She said her niece had developed crossed eyes and had been vomiting frequently. In December, she was reportedly referred for an MRI, which allegedly revealed that she had a tumor at the back of her head and a fluid at the top. Watson said that the fluid was pressing on the tumor, which caused the pressure on the child's spine. An emergency surgery was recommended and carried out on December 17. Watson said the family was informed that the surgery was successful and that the entire tumor had been removed. However, according to her, they were told that Jones needed to be sedated for 48 hours to allow the swelling to dissipate. That same night, Watson revealed the family was informed of complications. The shunt used in Jones's surgery had become blocked, causing a buildup of fluid in her brain. Another operation was performed to drain the fluid. Watson said she was informed that Jones was barely responsive after this procedure. So the doctor was telling us that we needed to pray, stimulate her, talk to her so that she could sense some form of similarity, because it was like she went into a coma after that. That's what they were saying, Watson said. She said the hospital pronounced her niece brain dead on December 31 and she was removed from the life support machine. However, Watson said an independent autopsy commissioned by the family revealed that her niece had died from blood clots hours after the surgery on December 17. Basically, we were actually talking to a dead baby over the period of time between the 17th, the 18th to the 30th, she said. Watson stated that the hospital was reluctant to release Jones's body to the family, initially telling them it would take 2 weeks and discouraging them from conducting an autopsy. The family has since been in meetings with the hospital to address the findings of the independent autopsy. The Bustamante Hospital in the statement said it had already contacted the family involved, offering guidance on the matter. The family has been encouraged to submit a formal written complaint to facilitate a meeting with the relevant hospital teams to address their concerns directly, it said. The hospital further stated that it is committed to ensuring the highest standards of care and the patient safety while taking all concerns seriously. It added that it would continue to work closely with the family and relevant authorities to resolve the matter in a transparent and timely manner. Meanwhile, Watson described the loss as devastating for the family, remembering Jones as a fun-loving, brilliant, and kind child who enjoyed dancing, watching videos on TikTok, and had a passion for fashion. We wanted the persons to be held accountable so that something like this never reoccurs again with any other parent. Nobody should have to go through this type of pain, she said. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.